Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ali, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer. And before we get into it, I just want to mention we do have our first email from a listener who sent us some audio. Yes. And I want to remind you that you can also do the same. You just need to email extremelycasualgamers@gmail.com and we might play you on our podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it tight. Below less than 1 minute.
Yeah, nice.
Preferably, because I had to hack away at the audio that came in.
Nice. Yeah, back to your producer days.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Massively appreciate the bloke who sent that stuff through, though. We'll get onto that soon.
Yes, we will. And also stay tuned until the end of this episode because we do have a little bit of a gaming mouse giveaway, don't we, boys?
We do. Logitech, the legends have come on board. So, we've got a giveaway.
Are they on board?
They're on board,
As
Chris.
a sponsor. Are we getting paid?
Oh, where's the money? Did you
really,
take it?
I'm really sorry. I gambled it away.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
I mean.
Guy, not again. Also, from now on, the term has come on board means we're getting paid, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They've given us a free mouse.
All right. What's the term for they've given us a free mouse? Logitech have...
Signed up.
No,
that sounds like we're paying them.
No, given us.
Have opened their wallets. Oh, yeah, they've given us.
Different.
Given us something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Ali said.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we cleared that one up.
Glad we're all on board.
Yeah. Anyway, should we jump into some listener feedback? Now, I just want to acknowledge Sean Vandermerver last week. Obviously, we changed up the format a little bit. We didn't really change it. We just kind of made it a bit more gaming, and he said he did really enjoy it.
Did we?
Yeah, we did a little bit.
I'm so anti this. I'm gonna go completely the opposite way.
Well, I did do a little gaming segment, which was probably my biggest gaming contribution in the last 6 months, I'd say. But then also, I will say, there were people on here saying that they actually do love the banter between us. So it's a balance, like we're saying last week.
The banter was never in question. Like, the banter was never going away.
The banter was always excellent.
The banter was always exquisite.
If there's one thing everyone in the group can agree on, it's the banter.
Yeah. It is
perfect.
some top notch.
But also, it was the thing I was saying about how we're just going to make a podcast that we enjoy.
Yes.
And then if other people happen to enjoy it, he made a good point too. I was reading it this morning saying if a new listener comes along, they might not be able to come. But that's where us as experienced radio professionals need to reset and fill in the gaps if anyone might not be up with it.
Yeah.
So, for example, if we're going to talk about Ali's partner, Sam, we'd have to give the backstory of how he grew up in poverty and all that sort of stuff.
Totally.
And then you'd say something like, mate, go back and listen to the old episodes. They're sweet.
Nice.
And then tell the yarn.
Chris makes a joke about his abs. We have to remind everybody that they don't exist. And they never did.
I haven't made a joke about my abs in ages.
You haven't actually.
No. I guess when you've had them for so long, you just
You just forget. You look at it and you're like, oh, that's right. I've got a rippling six-pack.
it's part of the. It's actually an 8-pack. It's part of the furniture now.
It sure is. Now, also last week I got quite heated about
That was a funny discussion.
Yeah, about gender and sort of
Pokemon.
like sexualizing, Pokemon characters and all that. Because I was saying the reason I didn't really watch Pokemon is because it wasn't targeted at me really. And then we were having an argument about whether Pokemon was sexualizing the female characters and stuff. And then
Chris got his heckles up.
he did.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Simons put a photo in the group asking us about this feedback, asking everyone about what they thought about whether it was sexualized. And he's used this photo here, Chris. Would you say that's sort of sexualizing a Pokemon character?
Do you know what the problem is, Ellie?
What?
Do you know if that's from Pokemon or that's just one that someone's made?
No, I don't know.
Do you even know if it's the same anime? Like, it looks to me like Ash's mum doing a classic Marilyn Monroe from the 50s thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Is that real?
What do you mean that's real?
I've seen that episode.
No, you haven't. Not in like the last 30 years.
I see it whenever I close my eyes.
But this is the issue with a lot of the stuff that's happening in the world today. Is you can see an image of anything, and people will be like, "Explain this." Like there was that photo there.
Oh my god, he's going down the AI route.
No,
everything's fake.
The top photo is of Jesse and James from Team Rocket, and for some reason, James, who is a male, has a voluptuous.
He's got heavy
set
knockers.
Of breasts, is what I was going to say. But yes,
Yes.
that's not in the TV show.
Okay, right. So there is a difference between the TV show and the...
And whatever this
And
is.
whatever
Chris
and
makes up on
Jordan's-
Photoshop.
Yeah, okay.
That's Jordan's personal collection.
Yeah, it is. Now, I did want to hear mainly from women because, there's a lot of boys in this room. There's enough boys, okay?
Yeah, there's two. That's a lot.
There's a lot of boys. And there were literally, out of all the comments, there were quite a few comments, but there were only 2 women that actually commented it. So I don't know if we've had a balanced argument about this yet.
Totally.
Cynthia said, I watched some Pokemon cartoons back in the day and get what Ali was trying to say. Pokemon would not pass the Bechdel test for gender representation.
No.
Which is so funny. She brought up the Bechdel test, which is there has to have 2 named made characters and they have to chat to each other about something that isn't just another guy.
Yeah.
It's like, cool, so our podcast failed. So Our whole podcast is sexist.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Do we need to get rid of Guy? Because his name is literally Guy.
True, that is a little bit
Which
too
means
manly.
man. Like, he is so toxic
And I've
masculinity.
got Mansell in my last name, so I'm literally Guy
Guy
Man.
Man.
You are? Oh my gosh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm white.
Yeah, and a pom.
Yeah.
So there's you're not doing well, bro. He's a colonizer.
The fact you're even allowed to broadcast is a joke.
But here I am.
There he is.
I'm colonizing your ears.
There you go. But then Ben did come in and say there's plenty of instances where female characters have dialogue with each other, not about a man, especially in the movies where
100%.
Ash, has less screen time. And then Cynthia said, thank you for those examples. I've never seen any of the movies. So she
This
probably
is what's funny though. Everyone's arguing based on their memory of this TV show from when they were a kid.
Or they've gone, well, I haven't actually seen the show.
like me.
Well, no, and me as well. Like, I haven't seen it in decades.
Yeah.
But I was, I'll stand up for something. If it's entertaining listening and someone has to be in that corner, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're not
classic.
faking it either.
Nah,
No,
hell no.
no, you're not. Brianna said May was a badass character and definitely not sexualized. So she was quite a cool.
Yeah, May's cool.
Yeah, I think that she put a photo up and she's not sexualized. Was she
Well, I
like?
hope not, because she's like 10.
Oh, yeah, good. Was she? What did she do? That character? Do you remember?
She was one of the main characters.
Okay, sweet.
So, I'm pretty sure that once the Game Boy games got to like the third generation, they added a female character that you could play as.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
And then I think that's where May came in. I can't remember, but she's like one of the main characters. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think overall, we all need to go back and watch Pokemon before we can actually create a.
Yeah, 100%.
Somebody
Yeah.
suggested that we should watch Pokemon together and then film us watching it.
Oh, like a little goggle box.
Yeah.
That could be quite fun. But I still stand by it. It was definitely more skewed towards male viewers.
100%.
Right? Yes. Hence why I didn't probably get attached to it. And I was watching Full House.
100%.
And I liked Rugrats though. But yeah, there were too many boys there too. Anyway. Now, oh wait, hang on a sec. I've just clicking my link here as I do. So Menzies, he commented saying, Guy, your game, remember last week in the DLC, no, it was my this main episode, you were trying to think of a name for your game.
Yes, so my game was, after rolling the dice, the game that you set up is that I was on a school camp with a leaky drink bottle, and if I stopped moving, I'd lose health. So the game was kind of like a survivalist.
And we had to name it.
We had to come up with a name and we couldn't think.
Yeah, now Menzies has suggested it could be School Drip.
Perfect
The
name.
drip could relate to the water leak or maybe add some spook and...
Like school trip, but
Yeah.
drip, school drip.
Love
Fucking-
it.
that's
Oh my
a-
God.
That's a 10 out of 10.
I didn't
Slam
even
dunk.
think of that. I was
Neither.
thinking drip as in the term for when you've got a nice drip.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So was
I was like, I don't get, like, is that like a saying the
So
kids?
some kid who's dying of dehydration in the bush, but he's got some mean
He's
Jordan.
swagged
He's got
out.
some sick Jordans
Yeah,
on.
boy. He's got a broccoli cut.
Yeah.
Josh said for Guy's game, water am I doing out here? You know what I mean? A bit wordy,
That's-
but I
yep.
think it's quite good.
I think the issue is that you've started with the really good one first.
Totally.
Yeah, right, maybe.
But that was a great one too. And it's all part of the brainstorm.
yeah, sorry, I should have
And
done
I-
even
You
water.
just pulled an Ellie then.
I love what?
it?
Well, you said something was really good.
No, but the reason I like it is because crowbarring in a pun,
Yeah.
really forcing a
Oh,
pun in
yeah.
there is just so good.
Yeah. And then Josh also said for Ellie's game, so mine was the ants and that was all slimy and slippery and stuff, and I had no inspiration.
Go
It was-
back and listen,
it
by
was
the way,
really
if
shit.
you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you play as a character who loves ants, and the closest ant colony is in a park, but you find out the council is going to destroy the colony. So because you love ants and you're a genius scientist, you make a shrinking particle called Pym Particle, completely unrelated to Marvel Pym Particles. I don't get that.
It must be
reference.
from
There is
the Paul Rudd movie.
The
Right.
Pym particle is what makes Ant-Man small, so it's just a
I
Gigo.
see.
Yeah.
And you have to get to the queen ant to tell her to evacuate, but when you meet her, you slip onto the queen's head. Sorry, you slip onto the queen's head, goes up your character's bum, and the queen suffocates, drowns. Because remember, I did say stick the queen up your bum last week. So that's what that's
It's
reference
come full
to.
circle now.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
come full circle there. So thank you for that feedback. I also was very useless, and I said that I was going to post all of the options in the ECG for ECG Facebook group.
Yeah, when did you post that?
And so, look, I did that this morning.
Yeah, that's good.
So there's not really many comments here at all, but I'll just read one out here. Greg's game would be in an underwater office with a $20 note, and he can't touch the walls. Every workday in my underwater office at the water park, I have to navigate under everybody, collecting all the bits and bobs that people lose in the water.
Do you know what? Sorry, I was just thinking. underwater, can't touch the walls with a note in front of you.
Yeah.
That's the cover album of
Nirvana.
Nirvana's Nevermind.
It is.
So that you could call the game
Nevermind.
Beautiful.
And get sued.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like Growly.
Yeah. And then Gregory says, I can only leave for the day after I've found the $20 in the water that my boss puts there for me to find. My daily pay, as it were. I can't touch the walls because there's always so many people. If I touch the wall, I'll end up getting crushed between them and the wall.
Yes.
Which makes my job harder because now I'm hurt and swimming slower. If I get crushed too many times, I'll die.
What a terrifying game.
That
That
is
sounds
really-
horrible.
Awful game. It's one of those indie games you see somebody streaming and it's like, it's really bad graphics, but for some reason there's got like thousands of viewers.
So this post, I didn't see it because you obviously put it up like 5 minutes ago.
Literally.
But was it you saying, like, here are the options,
Yes.
roll the die and see what you get?
Yes, so that was Greg's outcome there. I won't
Right.
read anymore because there's only a couple. But thanks for your contributions on that one. And sorry
Crazy,
that
there's only been a couple, but we talked about it last week. Oh, I know, you only just put it up. Sorry. I was getting those two mixed up.
Yeah, thanks for writing
Why
me
didn't you
that.
put it up earlier?
Shut up. I forgot.
Do you
Chris.
guys use reminders on your phone?
I completely forgot though. But the thing was, because we came up with that I should have come up with it before the podcast. That would have been smarter to write a reminder before the podcast to put it in the group. Whereas I came up with the idea in the podcast.
New rule, if we say we're going to do something, we set a reminder during the podcast.
I
There and then.
100%.
Raw dog it.
So you, like, a few weeks ago, you would have gone, hey, guy, note to self, do snack bracket. I don't know if that reminder would have helped.
Hey, guy, reminder, get Jordan to do the snack bracket. Yes.
That's all the list of feedback for today. We've got some gaming news though. Who
Certainly
wants to
do.
go?
I'll go first. There was a game that came out recently. It was teased massively at the Gaming Awards 2025. The fella there, the presenter, I can't remember his name. It's escaped me right now. People that know gaming know. He runs the Gaming Awards, and at the very end, he was like, plus, here is a game I'm very excited for. And he showed a trailer for this game called High Guard.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, the game was kind of going under the radar. They're not a big developer. I believe the developers are called Wildlight Entertainment. They're not a massive company. They were making this little like online hero game classic, that everyone's making. And then he put a spotlight on it at the Game Awards. All this hype grew massively. And then this little company couldn't keep up. They released the game. It did not deliver on everyone's expectations because of the hype.
Yeah.
And it's getting shut down. March 12th, less than 2 months after it launched.
Yeah, launched in the middle of Jan. Now it's
So it was an instance of way too much hype being put on something, and then them, like, it's not
literally crumbled under the pressure.
Yeah, and I've never even heard of Wildlight Entertainment, right? So they're not exactly a big name studio. So they gave them the big name spot and got way too much hype, and then it didn't deliver. So everyone was like, stuff that game, and now they're shutting it down, which is sad.
Sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Especially for all the people involved, and who knows if the game had enough room to breathe and slowly develop, it could have been a huge success.
100%.
It's kind of like when Helldivers came out, and Helldivers didn't get that spotlight on it, but it certainly had plenty of people excited for it.
Yeah.
But it had way more people playing it on launch than the people behind the developers were anticipating. So they were playing catch up for like 6 months.
Yeah, that's
100%.
right. Yeah.
It's tough.
It is tough out there, but I've also got some gaming news here. Now, last August, Red Octane, which is the company that produced Guitar Hero video games in the 2000s, announced their return and rebranding as Red Octane Games. And now they've started teasing an official announcement for a game called Stage Tour, which is going to be kind of like Guitar Hero, but has, I think, 4 instruments. So I think we're going to get a version of like Guitar Hero back.
Guitar,
drums,
piano.
Yep. I should have bloody
Piano would be dope.
Yeah, piano would be dope. I thought I
Trumpet.
saw it here. Oh.
Singing.
Cello.
Okay, players will have the opportunity to build their bands and build their stage presence, plus assign members to lead, groove, drums, or vocals.
Right, so lead is guitar, groove is like bass, drums, vocals. So it's the same as Rock Band.
Rock Band had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play bass in Rock Band as well.
Nice. So we are going to hopefully get something like that. You can currently sign up for updates and add the game to your wish list via Steam.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it comes to console as well.
I hope so.
I really hope so.
I'm sure it won't, because the hardware is the main reason why Rock Band bailed, because
Because you have to send out fake guitars.
Yeah.
So I imagine it'll just be controller.
Actually, and in the world of physical media dying, Those games, like you might have to sync your phone to it or something and then use that as the
Maybe
app, which is kind of tough.
That might be it, Simon E.C.G.D.N.D, who is the head of studio at Red Octane Games, he said, we want Stage Door to feel familiar and authentic, but also fresh, utilising modern technology to connect gamers with the music they love and enjoying a platform that evolves and grows over time. So I'm really interested to see.
It'll come out on PlayStation VR too.
Oh, it might be a VR. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I reckon they would have guessed that by then, I reckon.
Yeah, but they'll have announced VR 3.
Yeah,
Do you need to clear your throat?
No. Jeez, Puzz.
Cool. He just was real croaky there for
just the last second. Yeah, it came up on me. What I loved about Rock Band was the physical drum kit that you had and the guitar. That's what made it special. So
Totally.
As cool as this may be, them saying we're enhancing current technology.
It's not.
Controller.
Yeah.
It's a controller.
Unfortunately, you can't go back to those glory days.
And if it's on Steam, then...
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
They use
Steam,
a keyboard.
Remote
Oculus,
play.
it'll be Oculus. It'll be VR.
Do you reckon it'll be VR? I reckon it'll be keyboard and stuff, but then you need 4 people playing it.
Or is it online?
It'll be online. It'll be like, let's play online together.
Yeah.
Get in a room and hang out, would you?
Yeah, God damn it. Hang out with your friends.
Yeah. All right, I've got any news, guy. Would you like to jump into your...
I haven't got any news because my news was Highguard. So Chris has covered that wonderfully. But what I do have is some packages next to us.
Oh, big one on your pants too, am I right?
That is sexual assault.
Yeah, sorry.
That was...
Assault.
Yeah, I feel assaulted.
Do you?
Yes.
Wow.
Because she lied.
Yeah, true.
Hung like a pigeon. Now, Mighty Ape, the guy who we deal with, Diego, big fan of the show, he says, hey, I've thought of you guys and I've ordered something in, and he sent it to me. Okay. And he says, I want you guys to open it on the podcast.
Okay, cool.
I'm holding it in front of me.
Who should open it?
One of you two can battle it out.
Ellie.
Okay, you open. Do you want to open it?
It is quite clearly from the shape of it, if you are listening, it's quite clearly a game.
Yeah.
But
that's what it sounds
this
like.
is just a little kooky game for us.
Who wrapped this? Jesus. Didn't know they had actual apes working in the wrapping department.
Oh, it's actually Mighty Ape
it's
wrapping paper.
Mighty Ape wrapping paper, yeah.
Huh.
What do we got there?
Nice day for fishing.
Banger.
Oh, snap! The Viva La Dirt League game.
Banger. I've got this on Steam /PC, but I don't have it for console.
Wow. We managed to hunt down this legendary game for you. Pretty much impossible to find locally, so we had to import this bad boy all the way from the UK.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Holy moly.
That's so cool.
That is really cool.
That's a genuine collector's item, right?
That's sick.
We should keep this here in the studio.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And don't open it.
Yeah,
It's
don't
wrapped.
open it.
It is
It'll
wrapped.
be worth something one
And
day.
then if I sign it, oh man, it'll be worth millions. Am I
worth,
right?
No, it'll be worth nothing.
Nah. Probably want one of the main ones to sign it.
No, I'm pretty main, I reckon.
Probably get one of the dudes to do it. Eh?
Yeah, one of the fellas.
I'm definitely in that game. No, I'm not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes on the front of this.
People like,
oh no, maybe the trout is a female.
No, that's it. There's our representation.
That's so cool, buddy.
That is so cool to see.
Cool.
Viva La Dirt League, who, if you don't know, they're a New Zealand. You would say they were a YouTube channel, but now they're like a media.
Like big production company, yeah.
Yeah, production company.
Yeah.
And they created this game, Nice Day for Fishing, which is based off NPC Man, one of their series that they do. But it's just so crazy that those guys were. It was literally started with 2 guys who did this stuff in their weekends, doing sort of like parody songs about gaming, and then they just got more and more people involved, and now they've literally got a video game that is on PlayStation 5.
So sick.
That's so cool. It was crowdfunded, eh?
Yeah. I mean, no, sorry, that one wasn't.
Nice. That was just off their own back.
Yeah, that one was just
That's
them.
so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. They have just they're releasing a card game at the moment through Kickstarter, so that one's crowdfunded.
Oh, I've seen that. NPC Rivals, yeah.
Yeah, but that one wasn't.
We should also say, and Ellie is a star in a lot of their videos.
Oh, thanks, Chris. I was waiting for Guy to... No, I'm just kidding. Actually,
I was leading up to it.
So are you, though.
I've been on an episode. Yes, I have. Mac Repair.
It's a great episode.
Did you get a callback?
Not yet.
Oh, wow.
Not yet.
But
you never know.
Must have been in the post. They called you back.
Maybe.
They called you back in the post.
Yeah, maybe. And I've changed addresses since. Yeah.
That's it. But no, that game is actually really fun. And if you are a fan of Viva La Dirt League, Epic NPC Man, the references in it and all the voices, it's very, very cool. I really enjoy playing it. I never finished it, but classic.
What?
Me? Never finished
I'm
a game?
just excited that you said you played it.
I did play a bit of it.
She started it, man.
I started it.
Yeah.
I played it a few times.
Are you in it?
No, I'm not. I don't have an NPC character. I've been an NPC man, but I don't have like a recurring one. Yeah. So no, I'm not in it. So maybe my signature wouldn't be that valuable.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, when we put up on Train Me, be like, signed by the girl in NPC Man. People are like, oh my God, did Brit sign this? No, the other one.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple more gifts. We've got an audio gift.
Yes.
From Menzies.
Yep.
Who actually says in the audio how to say his name correctly.
Oh.
Who's a great listener from Australia.
Australia.
Should we do that next?
Yeah.
Play that first. This is from Menzies in Australia.
I've gamed since.
I cut it out. Actually, pause it. I trimmed it right down and I was like, I'll just say that.
Okay.
Mingus.
Mingus.
Or he goes by Ming.
Ming. So Menzies, well, when we read that, it's actually meant to say Mingus. Interesting.
No way.
Yeah.
I wonder what language uses Z as a G? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Mingus. Play again. Sorry, JP.
I've gamed since I was 5. I started at a mate's house where he was playing Mario Party 2. And then Mum got me a Nintendo 64. And then I was Super Mario 64. And then I'd say my favourites would be Star Fox Adventures from the GameCube. And I looked up recently that apparently that's pretty much just a copy and paste of Zelda, which broke my heart. And Metal Gear Solid, so specifically Snake Eater, number 3, that re-released recently. And I think I've said in the group Hollow Knight. And yeah, guys, I know this is my second prompt, but I'd love to chat. So if you ever need an episode with Mingy, let me know.
So there you go, Mingus. Yes, thanks for the audio note. I did trim it right down. As I said, it's important to keep things under a minute when it comes to audio and stuff. Well, that's what we do on radio anyway.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. But we appreciate the voice note. Just, get in touch, extremelycasualgamers@gmail.com. Tell us your name, where you're calling from would be nice.
Yes.
And just games you're into and things like
You're
that.
much into gaming, that's awesome.
He's
really cool.
He's also big on The Witcher and and the card game that's within the game.
Gwent.
Oh, Gwent.
And he has the physical edition of that game but hasn't played it yet too. So big shout out.
Cool.
I believe, Guy, we've got something else to open.
Yes, now this is actually, I would categorize this as fan mail.
Have we got our first fan mail?
Yeah.
Is this our first fan mail?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So this is someone who would prefer to be unnamed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
They recently went on a holiday.
Are you sure? I mean, we could probably use their real name and say it wrong anyway. And then it won't,
It'll be completely anonymous.
So they recently went on a holiday and they reached out to me.
Where to?
They went to Japan.
Oh, okay, right.
Yes.
I know who it is.
Yeah, exactly. You can figure it out. But they've got something for all of us.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes. So they went to the Nintendo Museum. This is actually kind of cool. Like they gave us a bag.
Oh, that is cool.
A plastic Nintendo museum bag.
Well, I was like, that's actually kind of dope.
Is that for you because you like tote bags?
Maybe.
True.
But
Yep.
anyway, that's in the package.
Cute.
But we've got some game. So the Game Boy Advance stuff is for you, Chris.
Oh my God. What is this?
Oh my goodness, this would have been like quite a bit
Thank
of
you
money.
so much. Oh, cool. Are those coasters in a cup?
Yeah.
A Game Boy Advance cup.
Game Boy Advance mug.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, shot.
Yeah, have your coffee in that.
Shot
That's
anonymous.
cool. Are they badges? What are those? Are they little badges?
I think they are badges that you like put on your denim
Oh my God, they are
jacket.
badges.
That's
I'm going to
sick.
put these on my denim jacket.
No, Chris. You put them on the inside of your denim jacket, like Ash does with his
Ketchum.
badges.
That's right.
Nice. I didn't understand the reference, but now I know.
Yeah.
That's what
Now-
you should do.
And yet you were arguing about Pokemon. You don't even know who Ash Ketchum
For
is.
you, Ellie,
yes.
you've got some Nintendo DS Nintendog stickers.
Oh my God, cute.
And
Oh.
the most surprising thing is that he's given Sam some Pokemon cards.
Oh my
now.
gosh.
Bro.
Now, obviously, these are for Sam.
And they're Japanese, which
They're
is so
Japanese,
cool.
And they're in their packets. But do we open them?
Oh my God. I don't know.
No, I want to give mine to Sam.
Well, they're not yours. They're not one each. These are all 3 for Sam. But I'm just like, I want to call an audible here and be like, do we just open them? Because
Oh
there
my
could be.
God.
How cool would it be to open a
No, what we'll do is
wouldn't even know.
give them to Sam
Okay.
and record him doing an opening thing.
I
Yeah,
will.
yeah, yeah.
I
Because
will.
do you remember how he paid someone?
That's right.
To open
On
cards for
stream.
him?
Yes,
Yeah.
I want Sam to do one for us and
okay.
see what we got.
Okay, cool. So take those home.
Oh, that is so
And
nice.
then for me, some chicken ramen golf balls.
Oh my God, cool.
Yeah, so these are Strixon golf balls, but they've got like printing of a very popular ramen company. So it's just like Nissan chicken ramen noodle soup in Japan.
Yum.
But they've got like golf balls.
Oh my God, you can't use
That
those.
is amazing.
Well, that's the thing. I'm literally playing in a golf tournament tomorrow.
Do not lose those chicken
Well, that's
ramen
the thing.
golf
Like,
balls.
They're
so
cool.
some greenskeeper is going to find these golf balls.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for these gifts.
So thank you. So obviously we're not hinting like, hey, so send us stuff.
No,
that is not the case.
no.
When they reached out to me, they were like, hey, I'm going on this holiday. I want to get you some stuff. I was like, please don't.
Yeah.
But they pushed and they pushed. It's really, really nice. So
thank you
so much.
And also, like, just want to say, like, each gift is very thoughtful.
Totally.
You know?
They pertain to us.
Like,
so,
they're not just random. Like, this is very thoughtful. You know, I love stickers. Well, I did for 5 minutes, but
and
I
also,
love dogs.
Yeah, and you did for 5
And
minutes.
I did for 5 minutes.
Do you still have your dog?
I still have
Is
my dog.
Ruby safe?
She's safe. She turned 6 the other day, guys. She's growing up.
6?
We've nearly had her for a year. Isn't that crazy?
6?
6, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because she
foster
was
dog.
5 when we got her. Yeah.
I thought she was a puppy.
No. She's an
Same.
old bitch.
Because that's why I was like, man, you suck at making up fake birthdays for your dog, which you clearly got rid of. You know, 6. It's like, what?
Yeah, no, she's an old girl. Thank you to
you so
the
much,
lovely
man.
person who sent those.
Yes, really appreciate
That
it.
is amazing. Now we've played the audio. Now, Chris, I'm going to turn to you.
Yeah.
What's up?
I've got an announcement.
Are you leaving the podcast?
I'm leaving the podcast.
Who's on board?
Oh my God, who have we got instead?
We're getting another female in.
Thank God. The
Yes.
ratio needs to be flipped.
Yeah, guys, gutted. No, I have a massive announcement, which is quite exciting.
He did this. He's done this before, and it was
What is
underwhelming.
this? Yeah, I'm scared.
I can't remember what it was because
I'm nervous.
So I'm just gonna.
A while ago, I set a reminder on my phone,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that reminder went off on Thursday morning.
Oh no, what was it? Is it
As
something?
a reminder that you and I are supposed to have done something.
Probably. Oh no.
Why is it always about you guys? It's nothing to do with you guys.
Oh, okay.
So the reminder went off. I then got in contact with my wife, let her decide. She decided yes. I purchased
Did you?
the limited edition Pokemon Lego.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That is amazing.
So the reminder went off that morning. It was 1,200 New Zealand dollars.
Well done.
Nice though.
So, and I messaged my wife. I was like, hey, just so you know, if we want to do that thing I was telling you about with the Pokemon Lego set, and invest in it and not open it, just put it away and sell it in a few years, we kind of have to buy it this morning.
Yeah.
And she's just like, didn't reply for ages, which is her thinking. And then she just goes, yeah, if you think it's a good investment, let's do it. Why not? And so I was like, oh my God. So I ordered it. It's on back order. It doesn't
Quickly,
come.
order it now before she changes her mind.
Yeah, 100%. And so she's basically, I said a few episodes ago on the podcast that she has weekly a little deposit into a little account which she puts into Sharesies, and she loves researching and investing and stuff, which is exciting. And so she was like, you know what, if the return on investment is what you say it's going to be, which is like probably something.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. So it arrives late March because it's on back order. It's sold out already. Like it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
And it comes, I didn't realize, it comes with a small limited edition Lego set, which is all 8 badges in a carry case.
Oh, cute.
I didn't realize because I was like to Lewis, I'll build that. That's almost rarer than the
You can't build that.
Charizard Venus thing.
Well, now you can't build it.
Venusaur thing. Yeah. So I think I bought it for 1,200 New Zealand. There's one on Trade Me already for 1,500.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we were already up because I could sell the badges probably for at least $100.
Yeah, nice.
New Zealand. But after she got home from work, she asked whether or not I had purchased it, and I recorded a little conversation with
Oh yeah.
her. So this is audio of my wife and I discussing our new investment. Okay.
Lucy, how are you feeling at this point that we have in fact invested in a Pokemon set?
It's either the dumbest thing you've ever done or the smartest thing you've ever done. And I won't know the answer to that.
The best thing is you won't know the answer until 5 years from now when we go to sell it. You also made a rule. What was the rule that you made?
You can, when it arrives, and whenever you touch it, you have to wear gloves. If anyone listening wants to buy it.
No, not yet. We gotta wait for it. Wait.
No.
You gotta wait.
Come on.
Okay, another question. How confident are you personally that this is going to pay off?
I do not know enough about this as an investment, so I've put all my faith in you. I have no idea.
Is this the first time you put all your faith in me with an investment?
Yes.
And it could be the last. All right.
So yeah,
Good on her.
I can't believe she said yes to it.
I know.
Because
What a
she's
legend.
very, very sensible and savvy with money.
Yeah.
And so she said, yes, stuff it, let's do it. And she's like, literally, if I come out one night and you've come home from drunk from like a radio thing and you're playing with the Lego.
Oh my gosh, that's divorce.
Yeah, 100%. She's like, you will never be trusted to do anything ever again.
It's funny because her saying this is the smartest thing or the dumbest thing. Those were her wedding vows as well, weren't they?
They were. Yeah. Well, you were there. You MC'd
I was
it.
there.
Ellie, you were. Oh no.
No, I wasn't.
You guys weren't friends.
No, you hate me. Yeah, okay, sweet.
Well, at least I got
That
married.
is exciting.
It is exciting.
Very
That's exciting.
exciting.
I'm very happy for you,
I'm
actually.
fizzed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm fizzed up for. Receiving some boxes and then putting them in the storage is not exciting. But it's just, and I explained it to Lucy. I was like, 30 years ago, all these Pokemon things came out for the first time, stuff that I had as a kid. And now I'm like, man, I wish I kept that stuff. And you can't go back 30 years and get that stuff. But what I can do is get a Pokemon thing now that's limited edition.
Yeah.
And try and do the same.
It's like the
thing.
housing market. Best time to buy is now.
Yeah.
Well, 100%. And like you look at houses that are really expensive now and you go, damn, how do I afford that? It's like, wow, the way to afford it is to be born 40 years ago.
True.
Literally.
You know, the really expensive areas of town and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's really cool, though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm invested.
I randomly came across my TikTok the other day of somebody who'd bought one and they were unboxing it. It's huge.
It's massive.
It's a huge box, and each kit comes in like 3 different separate boxes.
Yes.
And you build those individually, and then you've got to build the stands that the 3 Pokemon are on. It looks like a whole thing. Like that will be, I was about to say that you're going to have so much fun putting that together.
No, I'm not, no. This is the issue. And I'm really struggling with it. It's like, I can't build it.
You're going to have to buy another Lego set.
That's what I
got
said.
nothing to do, you know, like a little cheeky $300 one.
Yeah. Well, there's
and
actually
just build that.
just on Mighty Ape, there is a $100 Game Boy.
Yeah.
on a
I've seen that.
stand.
The grey one.
I'm really tempted by that. And so when my Pokemon one comes and I can't touch it, Lucy's literally said she's going to put it in a box with a padlock on it. And only she's going to have the key to it or know the pin. I was like, maybe I just buy that, as you say.
Yeah. Scratch that itch.
And then one day bust it out and then sell it for, I don't know. This sucker better sell for money. Otherwise, I'm in trouble.
Well, actually, no, you're not, because all you can do is be like, look, sometimes investments don't work, Luce, and this you could just lie. Like, Lucy, the Pokemon Lego stock market's crashed. So the thing we bought is worth like $300, so I'm just going to open it. Just lie so you can
I've
open
looked
it.
into it. It's not really worth anything, so I'm just going to play with it.
Yeah, the person who made it has actually come out being racist, so they've been cancelled, so they're not worth anything.
Nice.
So that's the exciting development from my life.
That's
That
very
is very
exciting.
exciting, and I'm very proud of Lucy for just taking a little leap with you. That's
so
very,
am I.
very cool.
I was like, she would never have done that.
No, yeah,
in
I'm
times
proud of
past.
her.
I want to take some credit for that, because we kind of told
We did
Chris.
it. Actually,
we told Chris how to approach
was
it,
us.
and he did it, and now it's happened. So you got to thank us.
It's all us.
I don't remember that, but thank you.
You're welcome,
You're
bro.
welcome.
You're so
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
Hey, now I want to grab our beautiful producer, JP. JP, come into the building.
That's right.
Get your tush in here.
The reason being,
HR.
he is going to help us, and this is very much the starting of this journey. He is going to help us put together and brainstorm an E.C.G.D.N.D.
Yeah.
Extremely Casual Gamers, Dungeons and Dragons. What that looks like, what it sounds like, we don't know, but the journey starts now.
Do you want it as well?
I don't care. We're doing it.
I want to do it. So actually, I don't care if you want it. You're getting it.
Welcome to the studio, JP.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now, you are a very experienced dungeon master when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. Is that correct?
That is correct. I'm still learning every day, but I've been playing for about 15 years now.
Yeah, no, that's
Far
a
out.
lot of experience.
Yeah.
So
I think
in Dungeons and Dragons terms, 15 years, that's like 2 campaigns. Because they can go on for so long.
1.5, but
Oh my God.
Far out. And so how old are you, JP?
32.
32. So what was it like when you first started getting into Dungeons and Dragons? Because I feel like now it was way more widely accepted.
It was actually hard for me to find a group
Yeah.
at this, like when I started playing. I couldn't actually find a group of players playing D&D, so I found some people playing Pathfinder, which
Right.
is a similar. People won't like that, but it's practically the same game.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, I found a new local game store that had a weekly D&D night.
Yeah.
So I just started jumping in there with the randoms.
Wow. So, because it, like, people always say, oh, this community's come on down and, meet some, but
Hard,
in
though.
my head, I'm like, I'm never going to do that.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
did that.
I did that.
And you stoked you did?
Yeah, overjoyed. I started
Wow.
playing up in Whangaparoa,
Yeah.
and then eventually, as my life moved towards the city, I just found stores closer and closer.
awesome. That's
So
very cool.
If you're looking to get into D&D for the first time, local game stores.
Your local game
Yeah.
store. All right. Well, Guy,
Okay.
because this was kind of your thing. You have wanted to do this for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for about 2 years because I randomly, one of my, before I even realized that I was possibly ADHD, I had a hyperfixation on D&D because I came across a TikTok which led me to a podcast, and that podcast was called Dungeons and Daddies, and it's a comedic Dungeons and Dragons style podcast, and I just barreled through it. It was like 70 episodes. It was like over 70 hours worth of listening, and it was these four people telling a story through the power of D&D, but it wasn't like, it was a really good introduction. It wasn't, too deep in the D&D, so it was quite easy for me to follow along. So basically ever since then, I'm like, oh my God, this sounds like so much fun, and I got really into it. Now I found another one. So I'm seeing it pop up more and more as well.
Yeah.
And also as well, like you've probably wondered, has there been an uptake in D&D ever since Stranger Things? Because Stranger Things is heavy on the D&D.
100%.
So I wonder if that's also been another reason as why there's more people playing it.
Yeah.
But I always thought that we would be great because we would have so much fun with it.
Yeah.
And we're creatives.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a fun thing to listen to.
It
Yeah,
is.
right. I mean, I'm keen. I know nothing about it.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, JP, for people listening, and Chris, who don't know anything, how would you summarize what D&D actually is in like less than 60 seconds? Like, how would you explain it? How does it work, kind of?
It's basically a cooperative storytelling game. So the Dungeon Master assumes the role of the narrator, and they set the scene.
Right,
and
that would
then-
be you.
That would be me.
Yep.
And then you guys are the actual characters, the protagonists. So you can't say, I want to attack the dragon. You have to say, I would like to attack the dragon, roll a dice, see how well you do. And then it's up to me to interpret.
The chance of that happening.
Yeah, the chance of
Yeah.
it succeeding, failing.
And based on the powers you have, the skills you have, the
Yeah.
experience you have, because you build up to different levels and stuff like that.
You choose your race and your class, and some classes are better at magic, which means that they're not going to be as good as physical strength. And then you've got a barbarian that's strong, but they've got like possibly low intelligence. So when you've got to like, so if you're a barbarian, and correct me if I'm wrong here,
No,
but this
that's
is
accurate.
all I know is from theory. I've never actually played it. But if you're a barbarian that's quite strong but not quite dim, but you're asked a question, you go, okay, roll for intelligence, and you'll probably have like a negative on your intelligence. So like I got a 16, but I've got a -4 in my intelligence, so I actually got a 12.
Right.
And 12, the dungeon master then decides whether or not 12 is enough for you to have, figured something out.
Right,
Or if
okay.
you attack the dragon and you roll a 19, it's like, cool, that hits. But if you roll like a 3, it's like, no,
you failed.
You did
Yeah.
not hit
Yeah.
the dragon, and you fell over as you tried to swing your sword.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, sorry, you go.
No,
I was
you're
just
good.
gonna say it's very like Dungeon Masters are so impressive because you basically write not a full narrative, obviously, because our roles are going to determine how everything
Yeah.
plays out. However, you have to basically have a kind of a direction we're going, some ideas that might kind of pan out, and then you're having to react every moment,
It's
every
improv.
role,
It's like, yeah.
to go
100%.
that has done this, that, and that, and then we also have to like act out how we do things and stuff. So honestly, I admire Dungeon Masters first
Big
of all
time.
because you have to do so much work for this, and it makes the game so much fun. I
Do you
love
get a
it.
kick out of that though?
Yeah, like I do enjoy the however many hours I spend figuring out the session and the plot and who the bad guy is or
Right.
who
Yeah.
the betrayer person will be.
Because you were saying off the podcast that you just whack it in Chat GPT.
How dare you? Now, there have been times where I've spent like a full week being like just crafting this beautiful session. And
Yeah.
only for 5 minutes into the session, the player's like, nah, we're going to go to that town instead.
Yeah.
You're like,
Like there's a character that you've introduced that has got like you really have to talk to them because they're going to send you on a quest. It's like you introduce the character and then one of the players will be like, I stabbed them. It's like,
Yep.
no, I mean, it's like, I rolled a natural 20. He's like, okay, cool, you stabbed them and they're dead.
or,
It's like,
yeah.
Gutted.
Or they'll ask, hey, what's the house made of? And you never want to say wood.
Oh, because
Yeah.
Because they'll burn it down.
They'll burn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Because you realise, JP, I know you haven't been with us for super long, but Guy is the guy who's going to stab everyone.
I've wondered that because
So you need to put everyone in a stab-proof vest.
No, yeah. It's likely I might get my little ADHD brain to be like, I want to have sex with them. Like, yeah. It's like
Sorry, that's not your brain.
You come across a dragon, it's like,
That's not your brain. That's you being a seedy dude.
yeah.
So Guy's probably going to play a bard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wondered, Bard.
Yeah, bard,
Yeah.
the charismatic, usually a musician, generally wants to sleep with everything.
Right, okay. Because I was going to
that's
say,
their
those
trope.
first two are pretty inaccurate. Right, okay. And then what would I be?
I kind of want to say an artificer, which
How
is,
dare you.
is like a science tinkerer. They brew potions, they make contraptions. Because
Yep.
I know you work on
Yeah, I
your
love
vehicles
that.
and
Yeah,
type
100%,
stuff.
man.
Hey.
Ellie's a wench.
I always kind of thought of Ellie as like a wizard or a sorcerer.
You're a wizard, Harry. Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to be a wizard.
What was mine again?
Artificer.
Artificer. Do artificers have like secretaries or PAs?
Sorry?
No.
Okay, because I thought Ellie would be great for that.
Get out.
But like, we get to choose our characters going in.
Yeah,
like we
absolutely.
can choose to be whatever we want to be, and then the race and stuff like that. And then when it comes to creating a character, obviously you've got to choose the stats, right? Or do the stats? Can you like go onto and there's like D&D Beyond, which is like the app or the website. Then does it generate the stats for you, or do you have to sit down and do it yourself? Because what's to stop somebody to be like, I'm a paladin and I've got everything's awesome. You know, like what's to stop somebody from being the best at everything? I guess that kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Yeah, there's a few methods of choosing your stats in D&D Beyond. So you can do point buy, which is my favorite. So it'll say you have 30 points to spend, divvy them up as you go. But once you hit a certain
Which is very
high
video
skill.
game.
So it's like,
do character
it's like
creation.
strength, vitality, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, strength, dexterity, intelligence,
Okay, cool.
wisdom. Yeah.
constitution, charisma. Yeah. So you can either roll up those stats randomly. You can kind of divvy them up yourself, or no, that's about it.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is create our characters. Is that the best way? If we go away for the next few weeks and like create our characters, maybe give us some guidance though, like a sheet of, I don't know, best.
I've already made mine.
Okay, he's already done his. And
He's got a backstory and everything. He's awesome.
Okay, I can't wait to meet him. And then once you know our characters, then you'd build the narrative around it. Is that kind of right?
Can do it that. So what we'll do behind the scenes is I've got a D&D Beyond subscription, so I'll send each of you a link.
Cool.
And you can then use all the stuff I've already got sorted on there, so you can be extra classes, all that kind of thing.
Cool. Okay. All right. And
How long does that process take, and how hard is it to do?
Very easy. Probably, if you're going hard out, max an hour.
Yeah, because you might want to write a backstory.
Yeah.
Like you might, but you don't have to.
But
I'm going to do it. I'm just making sure Ellie's going to do it.
I'll do it. No, I will.
And you've done this before at Viva.
I have.
So
it's not as scary to me.
Yeah,
like
okay.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I know what to expect, which I think usually it's an overwhelm of not knowing what to expect for me, and I don't do anything.
Because all of
But
our
I'll do it.
D&D experience is different levels. Because Chris is literally nothing. Ellie's done it before, and I've listened to, like, in theory, I know what to do, but I've never done a single minute of actual D&D.
Yeah.
So I could be all this time. We started. I'm like, guys, I hate this.
oh my god,
The dopamine is worn off.
Yes.
I hate it. My character sucks. And then
this is like this type of game you traditionally don't like.
but I like Elden Ring now.
No, but have you played Baldur's Gate?
I did play I downloaded the trial.
And did you enjoy it?
I didn't like the turn-based. Which
dear.
I know
Okay.
is no.
That might be an issue.
I know that's D&D. I know it's entirely D&D. I know I downloaded it because this is when I was in my D&D phase. But I don't like turn-based when it comes to video games. But this, I know exactly. Like it's a story.
more engaging.
It's an interactive story, and you get to play along. I'm totally fine with turn-based, but when it's a video game, that didn't.
like Pokemon,
It's
for
a bit slow.
example. Yeah, but you hate
That's
Pokemon.
a different type of turn-based.
So JP, is there any way you can make it not turn-based so that guys engage?
No, I will be engaged. Don't change anything.
Down like the core mechanic of the game, I don't think I can adjust that
just
one.
give the dragons genitals, and I'm on board.
Okay.
Easy.
All right,
Easy.
that sounds good. Now, is there anything that we could post in our ECG for ECG Facebook group that we could like ask our listeners if there's something they want to see either in our characters or part of a storyline? I know you probably don't want to be like crowbarred, but is there any suggestions we could ask for people? Like, should we just put a post down?
Like the name of the world or something.
Yeah.
Well, also, as well as names of NPCs that we come across, because from these other podcasts that I've listened to, people that have interacted with
They use their
the
names.
podcast to be like, hey, Raiders on so-and-so, and then we could use your name, or if you've got any suggestions, we could use your name for an NPC, or if you want to come up with an item in the realm.
Yeah.
So
100%.
we want to obviously have fun with this, because
Yeah.
it will be great, but we also want to include our audience
We want
as
it to be
much
ECG,
as possible.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Well, if you guys were to put a post on the ECG for ECG Facebook page, just
like soon too, not like at 5 minutes
2 hours,
before.
2 hours, 2 hours before next week's episode.
I'm writing a reminder right now.
just for like maybe show references, because I know you've got Oogly Boogly Land.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, that's a sitter for a country.
Yes,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
realm of oogly boogly. Oh.
Yeah.
Nan's chutney needs to be in there.
Yep, that could be
Yeah.
a special potion or an item. Or
Oh my God.
something
Oh
like
my
that.
god,
Make
Nan's
Nan's
chutney
chutney.
gives
Yeah.
you like extra dexterity because you're hyper from all the sugar in the chutney.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
make the potions, guy.
And then if anyone comments, I can just copy their name.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like the barman, Jordan. There we go.
Love it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd
100%.
love that to include some of our listeners. That'd be great. Okay, well, I put a reminder in my phone to
Chris,
post
do you want to
that.
put a reminder in your phone to remind Ali?
Yeah, maybe do that. I'll post that when this episode goes live. Maybe not when it does, but tomorrow morning. If you're listening, that's really relevant. Now I'm just talking about admin on the podcast as we've done it many times.
Oh, now she's rambling.
Now I'm
She's
rambling.
getting caught up.
JP,
Now
is
it's
there anything-
completely lost its fizz.
I don't want to do it anymore. You can leave, JP.
is there anything else you'd like to add, JP, in terms of just this early on sort of prep for the game?
And what you need from us.
No, not really. I'll just tell you guys because most of you are new players, not Ellie. I'll probably get you guys starting from level 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
sweet.
it's simple.
Can I be level 2? He's level 1?
We'll flip a coin. We'll
Okay.
flip a coin. And then I guess how long do you want it to go for?
Well, that's the other thing with D&D is that these campaigns, like when you do a session, they can. What's the minimum time
think
for
we
somebody
make
to
this-
sit down to do a session?
Yeah, we make this like the first saga of like a pilot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a first thing that we have to do. It's quite easy.
So you mean like a one shot? Like a.
No, like just like it's not a like we have to overthrow the rebellion and it's all these battles or whatever. This I'm generalizing. I
No,
have no
you'll be
idea.
level 1, so it'll be protect the wagon.
Yeah,
Or-
great. Yeah. So that there we just see how we go, but we don't aim too high yet. But we leave space to maybe evolve.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
I like the idea of, like, I want to get as much feedback from the listeners on this as possible. I like the idea of us going away and working on this in the background for the next few months and then, like, having, like, 3 to 4 hours worth ready to go.
Yeah.
Because last thing I want is for us to just record one episode, release it, and then be like, shit, we've got to get another episode
No,
done.
totally.
And then, so it's
Yeah.
like, and then it'll be like 6 months before we do the next episode. And then 2 weeks later, we manage to get another one out. Like, well, obviously this is all admin.
But we'll come in, we'll record like for a chunk and then cut that up into episodes.
Yeah.
Do we release that under ECG or is that its own separate thing?
Well, like a separate podcast.
Or do we just put it on the ECG? I mean, I don't know. This is kind of real inner workings of a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, we can discuss that off the mic.
Advanced stuff.
we'll
Yeah, I have no
discuss that
idea.
later,
Probably
yeah.
just under ECG.
Should we just fill it with microtransactions?
Oh my God, guy, you're a genius.
Yes. If you want to listen to it, listen to ECG Plus.
Otherwise, everything Guy says is going to be beeped out. Which is probably better listening anyway. So
Awesome.
I'm excited.
one thing I really like the idea of is us having handicaps generated by listeners and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Ellie can only, I don't know, or like, Guy can only do this.
We could
or-
come up with a list of 20 small little handicaps that won't like completely hinder us, but it's something like we have to remember. And then just before the session starts, these are all handicaps that have been suggested by the audience.
Yeah, and JP as well.
and
if
you
you've
as
got
well.
some. Yeah.
And then you approve the list and be like, actually, no, that would be really annoying. And then we roll a d20.
And then whatever one it lands on, that's what you've got.
That's what we've got. So you could be like, one could just be like, they've got a bit of a sore ankle. And it's every
I
now-
do have a sore ankle.
I've
It's really
my left
annoying.
ankle's sore. It's been sore for years. So it could just be like
I
something
fell over
like
at
that.
an open home the other day and rolled it.
Did you?
What a
Okay,
boring,
Granddad.
what a boring injury.
Jesus.
So right there, that would be the DM said roll dexterity,
Right.
and you would have rolled maybe a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
because I jumped down off quite a small deck. Did he stick the landing? Roll the dice. 2. No, he didn't.
No,
roll
he
it.
didn't.
Can we do a little like practice session now? Just like protect the wagon. So there's 3 of
Yep.
us. You're the alchemist, whatever it's called. You're a
I'm the
wizard,
wizard.
and I'm a bard.
Yep.
We're all level 1. Obviously, you're the DM.
What am I again?
Artificer.
Artificer.
That one.
Artificer.
Artificer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then we're protect. I don't know. You do the thing.
Sweet. So as you 3 adventurers have been guarding the spice wagon down the road for the past 2 days, you're heading towards the forest. And as you're about to enter, Ellie, roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception check. I have rolled. Oh, wait, did you use a d20 for that one, or is that
Yep,
the
yep,
do?
D20.
He's
Okay.
googling how to play Dungeons and
Oh
Dragons.
shit. 14.
14. All right. Right on the edge of your hearing, you're hearing a twig snap, a branch break, some leaves shuffling. You get a sense an ambush is lying in wait for you guys.
Guys, I think I can hear an ambush on the way.
A Scottish wizard.
I'm a Scottish wizard, honey.
Ali can only do one accent.
I fear we might be being followed. What are we going to do?
Shut up, Ellie. I'm the captain of this wagon. No, how does this work? So she rolled a 14, which is quite high.
So, and that's how I heard.
That's how she heard.
So that's when we go, okay, it sounds like there probably is
Yeah, can you
something.
hear that?
There's
Well-
something in there.
Do you believe her?
Yeah, do you believe me?
Has Ellie's character lied to you?
No, Ellie would never lie to us.
Oh, I would never leave you.
I 100% believe you, Ellie. You've heard something. Are you sure it was... Are you sure it was an ambush? Are you ready, kids?
No, I'm sure it was a little ambush. I just heard some twigs breaking and some branches breaking. Unless you guys stood on something just then and I missed it.
No.
Okay.
My uncle saw, so I know.
All right, we better hide.
So is this how it
Hurry
works?
up, guys! We've got to get the wagon, the spices. The spices are going off.
Okay,
Alright.
well, look, do we just risk it and go in there?
Let's just if there's an ambush, then there's an ambush. But I don't think there is. So let's just keep going.
Just
Alright.
hands at
Just
the
get-
weapons at the ready.
Your
just
funeral.
Get your staff ready.
All right.
Old
You
Scottish
guys-
wizard.
You guys continue down the track
Okay.
as you enter the forest. Fa-ting, fa-ting, fa-ting. 3 arrows.
my God.
One hits you, 2 hit you.
Me?
Ellie, you're fine.
What did I tell you?
Guy, you take
Freaking arrow in me!
Guy, you take 4 damage. Chris, you take 8. So
out of a possible...
you're an artificer. You've probably got a max of like 11 or 12.
Okay,
hit
quick,
points.
go, guy.
Oh no.
Go to my potions bag, get out
Men's
the chutney. Rub it on my wounds.
They took the little ones.
As 3 green-skinned, long-nosed, long-eared goblins barrel through the underbrush towards your semi-unprotected spice rack.
Okay.
Spice cart.
Okay.
I yell at them to stop and that we mean them no harm.
Do you yell that in English or goblins?
Yeah, what languages do you speak?
Goblin.
I speak Goblin-ese.
Goblin. Oh, wow.
Yes, I
All
do
right.
speak. I speak.
Don't you speak Goblin-ese?
Oh my God, this podcast is gonna be so good.
D's nuts, by the way, for anyone listening.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I do speak little, not fluent, but I speak enough Goblin-ese that I'm trying to avoid any more arrows going into us.
Right, okay.
All right. It's hard because I don't...
Calm down, everyone.
Give me as a bard, you'll probably do quite well on this. Give me a charisma check with advantage. So roll
A D20.
the d20 twice and then
Yeah.
pick the highest number.
All right. Ooh, well, I got a critical fail, a 1.
Okay.
14.
14.
Nice.
So advantage strikes that 1. And you
Yep.
keep the 14.
Nice.
You actually do a pretty good job trying to communicate with these goblins in a weird half common, half goblinese, a lot of gesticulating.
Yeah.
One of the goblins stops and looks at you confused. The other 2 ignore you completely and are going straight for the spices.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, I'm bleeding out.
Yeah, you're bleeding
Yeah.
out. Meanwhile, do I have any spells I can use?
Absolutely. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we'll have like a magic missile, which shoots 3 darts.
Okay,
Yep.
I'd like to pull out my magic missile and I'm going to try and shoot these 3 down.
I love how you
Even
say
the one that stopped.
And that one too.
especially him.
Cowardice is frowned upon in Oogly Boogly Land.
So then you would roll damage because magic missile automatically hits.
Okay.
shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's a D4, not a D20.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, 15 was
No,
the
no.
first roll.
Oh, I shouldn't have rolled that though. I was meant to only roll the 4. And so that was actually a 1.
A 1.
That was a 1.
The magic missile blasts one of the goblins in the shoulder. He kind of reels a bit, but keeps running. There's a little bit of blood trickling down.
So I did
doesn't
nothing.
seem to be too effective.
Cool, man.
Right.
Chris, can you freaking do something?
One of the darts hits me.
All right, you're unconscious.
Yeah, because she rolled a 1, right? That's
Yep.
terrible.
Yep.
She
Yeah.
accidentally hits me as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
So you're unconscious. You've got 3 turns to get back up on your feet. So you'll need to roll death saves. So you roll a D20, anything higher or 10 and higher is a pass.
Right,
Below
okay.
a 10 is a fail.
Oh my
Are
God.
we doing that now or in his next
Yeah,
turn?
do it now.
All right, Chris,
Do
do
it
you want me
now.
to roll it for you?
Sure.
right.
We've also got to wrap this up at some point. But
Yeah.
I got a 13. You get back up.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yep, that works.
The end.
Tune in next week.
But that's where the cliffhanger would be. It'd be
Yeah.
like the end of a
Yeah.
Game of Thrones episode where I've actually been hit and I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
I've been pushed out of the tower like Bran.
Nice.
And then the credits roll.
Yep, what did you
That's it.
see before you got pushed out? No, don't.
Exactly. Guy and
2
a goblin.
goblins.
Goblin-ese.
All All right, so I'm already getting a sense of how the game's going to flow.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
helpful.
We
Nice.
need to find that flow between us playing as us and then but also making sure that we're like doing the voices and like playing
Yeah.
like, the role playing part is
Yeah.
is I think the
Yeah,
hardest
I can
part.
do that.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
buy in when I know. So, like, you talk normally and discuss. Is that right? Can I
Yeah.
ask questions in my normal voice, and then whenever I'm being the character, I have to change to my character voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it more entertaining.
Yeah,
Totally.
more
Yeah.
immersive.
Yeah. And should we just put a ban on Scottish?
Oh, don't. What do you mean?
No, you can be a Scottish wizard if you want.
whatever the
I'd
hell
like
you
to
want.
be a Scottish
Are you part
wizard.
Scottish?
I am part Scottish, actually.
Great. She can do it.
Yeah,
Guy,
thank
none
you.
of your accents will fly though, man.
All I've got is white accent.
And you're very good at them too.
Yeah, so with that.
Hello. I'm a bard.
Nah, thank you, JP.
Thank you,
That
JP.
was a
I'm
really
very
fun.
excited.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
fun introduction, and we appreciate it. So yes, I will post on the E.C.G. for E.C.G. Facebook group and just saying it again so I don't forget, and we'll get your ideas. Thank you so much. We look forward to doing that.
And you don't mind doing it?
Not
Yeah,
at
that's the
all.
other thing.
No.
So you all good?
Yeah, my regular game's on hiatus as people have selfishly had kids recently.
I hope to hear that.
So
bastards.
I'm desperate for a game of D&D.
Okay, awesome.
All right,
Let's
cool.
bloody do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so keep an eye out for Ali's post on the Extremely Casual group for Extremely Casual Gamers, and also let us know if that's something you guys are interested in listening to,
Yeah.
or was what we just did.
Enough.
Like,
Well, you know
terrible.
what? Scratch that itch. You know.
Yeah, and also just checking, Guy, you're not sick of it yet?
Still enjoying
You
it?
haven't scratched the D&D itch yet? You don't want to go back to
I mean,
Fortnite or
I'll give it
something?
another go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. All right, thank you, JP. And before we wrap up, Guy, giveaway. We're
Oh
gonna
my
give away-
god, yes. I'm so sorry. We do have a giveaway, all thanks to the lovely people from Logitech. Now, they've sent us a Pro X2 Super Strike gaming mouse. Now, JP, you actually are a bit of a PC gamer.
Yep.
So you can testify that these are incredibly good. I've been using this one. I've got the gaming laptop, so I've hooked this one up. I played some Fortnite with it. It is insanely responsive, light, but not so light that it feels like it's just flying away.
Nice.
So it is a wicked gaming mouse. A lot of esports teams are using this exact mouse, and the legends at Logitech G have got one to give away for us.
How do we give it away?
So all you gotta do is go to our Instagram page, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast. There's a post up there. Comment on the post, and you are in the draw. It's very, very simple. We will send it out.
Is there a post up there? Should we set a reminder for that?
Yeah, we've already
It is not up there now, but it will be once we take the photo.
When you're listening to this, it'll be up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
But as of right now,
No.
it's not there.
Okay.
Wait,
nice,
should we just
sweet.
roll a d20 to see if I'll actually post it?
Yeah, okay.
Let's
We'll
just
go
see.
follow through.
Follow through. Roll a d20. Will I follow through? Oh, that is literally a natural one.
Okay, yeah.
There's a critical fail. So
Don't worry about it. We're
don't
putting
worry
it in
about
the
it.
bin.
I'll bring it in next week.
Nice. What are we playing this week before we wrap up, boys? Even you, JP, you can chime in here. What are you playing?
Yeah, JP, what are you
What are
playing?
you playing?
I'm deep in Pokemon Fire Red with the
nice.
re-release.
How good.
Nice.
Have you got your starting six?
No,
You're working-
I'm working my way up there.
What do you got?
I finally got my Growlithe,
Okay.
so I'm going to
Nice.
train that up. I've got a Clefairy, which I've never played before.
Really? You're going to go Clefable?
Yeah, I'm trying
Get a
it
moveset
out.
on, yeah, a normal type.
Just evolved my Wartortle into a Blastoise last night,
Nice.
so that was pretty sweet.
You got them cannons.
yeah, dog.
Got that Hydro Pump.
Big man
Nice.
Blastoise.
Yeah, nice.
And I can't remember the others.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Irrelevant.
cool. Pidgeotto.
Canned it.
You canned it. You didn't do it?
Canned it. Couldn't
Yeah,
find
okay.
a
You
good
know,
one.
I've never rocked a Pharaoh Spearow.
No, they're not very good.
They're not very good.
They're just a weaker Pidgey. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is boring for everyone listening, but yeah.
Yeah, I nearly fell asleep, but
Yeah.
Ali?
what have I been playing, you ask?
Yes.
Well, I have played Cluedo this week, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little mini review in the DLC, so
Nice.
tune in on Monday to hear about my experience, but I have done some gaming.
Yep.
My Switch has been dusted off. It's been brought out from the cupboard, and she's alive and well, so
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's awesome. But yeah.
Nice.
And Guy?
I barely touched my PlayStation this week, but I'm going to
played
get back.
Arc Raiders
We
the
did
other
play
night.
Arc Raiders the other night. It was a lot of fun, but I do want to get back into Elden Ring this week because I
Hell
haven't
yes.
touched it in a while.
Nice. All right. Well, have a great week. Keep an eye out for the respective posts that we've
Yes.
mentioned in this episode, and I will see you on Monday for the DLC.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.